Hello friends, how are you? I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel, Tarot and Cognition. Today we're going to do a reading about the United States in September 2021. I'm going to use this tarot deck. That is the Rider Waite, and this one that is the Tarot Röhrig. Okay, I have already the cards here because I've already done the reading in Spanish. And I'm going to explain a little bit how I do this. So first I will tell you the meaning of the cards by themselves, and then I will tell you the meaning of the cards within the context of this spread, okay, of the reading itself. Let's begin with the first one. This position is for the rising sign, that is, how the United States is going to be perceived during September by other countries from abroad. And we have the Lovers. Upright. The Lovers is a card of harmony. So they are perceiving from other countries that there's stability in the country and that things are getting more stable. Okay? So that's the perception from abroad. The second position is for economy, for the economy of regular people. And we have the Five of Swords reversed. The Five of Swords is a card of a situation in which someone is taking advantage of someone else. Okay, this guy is taking the swords of these other people. Okay, when we reverse it, it's a little bit better because you're getting over this situation, but still, so people feel abused, and even if it's reversed, so it's slightly better than in the past, but still people are feeling abused when it comes to their economy, okay? And they feel that they're being taken advantage of. That's related to the jobs, okay? To employment, which we will see. I took two more cards to give us a little bit more of an explanation, and I got the Five of Wands and the, which one is this one? The Seven of Wands, okay? And they're cards of wands. This means that they represent work. So money is going to be related to your job. And we have the number 5, which is challenges, which is things that are hard as far as jobs are concerned. And then here we have valor, which is the 7 of wands, which is that you can get over a situation, you can win, but with great effort. Okay. That's why it's called valor or courage. Okay, so it means that as far as your money is concerned, you're gonna have to fight hard and work hard to get money. Yeah, I'm sure that there are more jobs. They're saying that their unemployment is going down, but the quality of those jobs is pathetic. We can still buy a house as you were able to do in the 80s or even 90s. And things are much more expensive comparing what you pay for things like housing and what you get as a salary. Okay, so it's still hard. The next card in the third position, that is for communication. That is the environment of how people are going to be, the atmosphere, the general atmosphere, not environment. Like the general atmosphere, like how people are going to be talking to each other, the relationship between people, and also for transportation. And we have the King of Pentacles, okay? Coins. This is the material world. And kings are actors. They act, okay? They are the ones that put things into action. Queens plan. The kings put things into action. So people are going to be acting on things relating to their money. They are looking at their resources. So instead of being worried about what other people say, what other people think, it's not time to do that. It's not time to just get lost in all these politics of hatred that have been going on for years now. People have to focus on their own resources. Okay, I asked for clarification and I got the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, this is job. This people progressing in their jobs. And this one is called also work. So it's the Three of Pentacles. So people are working hard to move forward in their job and with their careers and with their money. So they are not worried and concerned so much about what they say, these politics of, the immigrants are here stealing our jobs. Oh, the Democrats are at this. Oh, the Republicans are at that. So people don't even have the effort. The strength anymore to do that. And I asked about transportation, public transportation, and I got the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups, deception. So there are going to be some plans going on, talks about certain projects related to public transportation, but there is also the possibility of deception, meaning that some people may be just trying to sell something that is not true or trying to get money out of some of these projects, but nothing is going to be done. It's more talk. Okay, so there may be new projects which may materialize in the future, but right now it's more conversations. Then the housing market, and we have the Star. Star is a major arcana, and it's a card of destiny, of things that are coming to us by destiny. I asked for clarification and I got the cards, the Chariot, and the Strength card. Both of them, like the three of them, are major arcana. The Chariot is a card of victory. It's a major arcana, and the Strength is also a card of strength and victory. So it's going to be easy to sell and to buy houses. The housing market is going very well, which is not good for regular people, because now we know that people in the stock exchange, like big companies, have started buying houses, buying apartments, so that they can participate in selling and buying houses. So it's increasing the price of things, and it's not reflected in how much money the regular people have to buy houses. Okay, so this is going to increase the value of houses, but for those of us regular people who want to buy houses, it's going to make our life more complicated. And this is here to stay, because these are major arcana, so we're going to suffer the consequences of this for a long time. And those of you who have houses for sale, well, congratulations. The market is going very well for you. Next card is public education, and we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is celebration, that is reversed, so it's not celebration. It's the opposite of celebration. And I asked for clarification, and I got the Devil and Temperance. Okay. Well, it's not Temperance. It's the Eight of Pentacles, which says like prudencia in that is like be careful. So you have to be careful when you go back to school, because there's a lot of politics going on. And people are trying to sell their agendas, like masks are not allowed, kids have to just be together so that they can pass the virus from one another happily. And I don't know what the purpose of this is, but some governments are promoting those things, and there are not enough protections for people, even for workers. Many states have refused to accept help for people that are sick with COVID. So if you are a teacher and you get the virus, you have to use your own sick days, and you will have to use your own insurance and things like that, like the school insurance, but you're going to have to pay for your treatments. Okay? So, that's why we get the Devil, and also this prudencia, like be careful for regular people that if you're taking your kids to schools, and for teachers. Be careful, because nobody's looking out for you. You have to look out for yourself. The next card is employment. Here is money for regular people, and this is job market. And we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card in which this guy, who is in a very good position because he's rich and he has a castle and a river and lands, but he's just sad because he lost these 3 cups while he still has these 2 cups and all these other things like the castle and the river and everything. So he's lamenting the loss of these 3 things. So what does that mean for our jobs. Well, people, even if you have a job, you are still sad because it's not a good job. So this card symbolizes lamenting. So you're sad about the conditions in your job. You may have a job because jobs are more abundant now, but they are not good jobs. There are not good conditions. There is not a good salary, and if you get the virus, many times you're not even going to be protected. So yeah, people are sorry and sad about their jobs. The next card is the relationship of the United States with other countries, and we have the Queen of Cups reversed. The Queen of Cups is looking at the emotions, because she's looking at her cup, which is emotions. Queens are thinking, they're planning. This one is reversed, so her thoughts are not positive regarding emotions. And you can see that she's looking this way. So all these other cards regarding the United States are behind her. She's not even looking at it. She's not worried about it or looking at it. Countries have lost confidence in the United States, and they're waiting. They don't have still a very good opinion about things that are going on with the United States, maybe also because of the Afghanistan thing. And so they're not very happy, and they're looking at solving their problems and their markets and working with their friends without counting on the United States, okay? Without having to deal with the United States. The stock exchange, we have the High Priestess reversed. High Priestess is better when she's reversed, okay? Because she's a card of instability. Okay, there's not stability in the market. Things are going up and down very dramatically. So one day the stock may go down a lot. Okay, then they will recover because this is reversed, so it's better than when the card is upright. But it's not going to be a good time. There is a lot of instability in the system. Instability. Okay, so things are not stable. Then when it comes to immigration, we have Temperance reversed. Temperance symbolizes Sagittarius. Sagittarius is things that have to do with foreign countries, with foreign things, and it's reversed. So not very good communication or planning regarding immigration. Things are not going to progress very well, and if there is any decision made, it's going to be negative for this topic. For this matter. Okay, the government. We got the final judgment, which is extreme change. So I asked the cards, like, what is extreme change in what? And we have El Ermitaño, that is a hermit. And we have also the Four of Swords, okay? Which we could consider that is reversed. So there is going to be movement regarding jobs. So it seems that the government is thinking about solving the employment situation. They are aware that jobs, yeah, they may be more abundant, but they are bad. They are disgusting little jobs like the ones provided by Amazon, for example, okay, in which you're treated like a slave, like a robot, okay? You're nothing. And they're just abusing you, okay? So they're looking about that. They're looking into that, and they're going to make changes regarding to that. We will see what's going to happen with that in the future, but it seems that it's going on the right direction. We'll see. But there are going to be thoughts and changes, thinking about making extreme changes in things that have to do with the job market, which would be good, okay? If they do it, it will be good. The next card is health, okay? Like hospitals and things like that. And we have the Queen of Swords upright. So there's going to be plans regarding that, okay? And there's going to be movement regarding what's going to happen, okay? Regarding policies and things like that. Then the last card is the card for natural disasters, and we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, this card, he is lamenting. He's sad, and he had bad dreams, and he woke up crying, or she. I don't know exactly what this figure is, okay? But it's a card of sadness, but it's also a card of wind, of air. So there are going to be problems that have to do with the wind, not probably a huge hurricane like this Ida that is leaving already. It's going to be more maybe tropical storms, tornadoes, but there is going to be probably loss of life related to that. Probably also the consequence of this Ida thing. But the main problem for this coming month, for this month of September, because today is September the 1st, is going to be related to the wind, okay? Hurricanes, tornadoes. And this last card is the card for the virus, which I'm always selecting one for the virus while we're still going, while this pandemic is still going on. And I got the Emperor, okay, which is a card of command, of law, of making things happen. I think that the government is going to have to take charge of the situation because states are not doing their job. People are dying, and we are going to get to dire situations in which people are unburied and in trucks, freezing, like these trucks that are used for transportation, for meats and things like that need refrigeration. That people are being stored in those places already as we speak. So I think that the government is going to have to take command of this situation, because we have the Eight of Cups here and the High Priestess again in these cards, which is a lot of instability, people thinking, like a lot of obsession with things. Some policies go one way, the others go another way, like, oh, we don't want masks, we want them, we don't want masks, and we don't want you to use them either, so go and die. I have a good medicine, I am a politician, I have good medicine, I took already all the shots of the Pfizer vaccine. I'm even going to take the third one soon, but sooner than anybody else. But I don't want you to wear masks because, I'm that way. And maybe I have some money invested in hospitals and things like that. So the more people that are dead, I will get rich. Okay. So, we have politicians doing those things, and there may be the need of someone taking control and creating laws against all this lack of movement and ineptitude. Okay. We have the Tower summarizing the whole reading. The Tower is not a good card. If you ask me, it's the worst card in the tarot deck, because it's a card of destruction. It represents Mars, but in its bad aspect of destruction. See that we have this tower, and suddenly there is thunder, there is lightning that hits the tower, and it's destroyed, and people are falling down, so to their deaths. Okay, so it's a card of destruction, but it's also a card of something that is unexpected. What is this about? Well, it's unexpected, so I cannot tell you. My guess, it may have to do with the Afghanistan thing, because we already got the tower in this position last reading, so probably it's still about the Afghanistan thing and ISIS in Afghanistan thing. That may be one thing, but because it's in the middle and it's for all the reading, probably it also has to do with a little bit of everything. There are going to be unexpected things having to do with the virus, in which in some places it's going to go crazy, and they may have to do things that have not been done before, like declaring a state of emergency or something like that, and taking control over local governments. Things like that may happen. The same thing with education. So things like that may happen, and they may begin, the government, like the central government, may be using like some powers that normally they don't use. But because it is unexpected, we will see exactly what happens. But it's not a good card. It's things related to destruction, surprises that are making you feel bad or taken advantage of or destroyed. Okay. In the cut, we have also cards summarizing the reading. We have two aces, one upright and the other one reversed. One is fire, the other one is water, so they are opposing each other. So the aces are creating, they are beginning things. So we have opportunities related to jobs, which we've seen here. The government is going to be looking at it, is looking at making strong changes regarding the job market and the job situation and how jobs work. Good ones, because with the Hermit is a card of wisdom. Okay, but we also have the Ace of Cups, in which people are not happy and they are crying, as we've seen here, maybe because of the hurricanes, tornadoes, maybe because of deaths related to the coronavirus and people dying in schools, including teachers, things like that. You know, the job market being like having a lot of jobs, people like big companies cannot hire. The people that are hired are dissatisfied and they're changing jobs, going from one job to another because they can do that, but they're not in a good situation because the jobs are precarious. Okay, they're bad jobs. So we have these going forward and going backwards at the same time. So this is a reading itself, even if it may look bad. These cards are not that bad, but it's going to be a month that is going to be very unstable, and something huge may happen that disturbs us. Okay, it's not a bad month in general, but it's not good. Okay, so this is the reading. I hope that it made sense. If you like my readings, not necessarily what I get, because this is not a good thing, so but if you like the When We Title readings and you would like to see more readings, like click the thumbs up, and if you don't, thumbs down. And if you would like to see more videos, like, you can subscribe to the channel, write a comment. And I hope that you have money, that you have a good job if you need it, that you're not affected by the virus, and that you and your family are safe, okay, and in a very good situation. So see you in the next video, and thank you for watching my videos. Bye bye.